Well, Carol and I met about 30 years ago in Los Angeles, and she was a school teacher. Our first date was on the tennis court, believe it or not, and I think we were married about 2 or 3 years after we met.
My mom was a teacher in inner city Los Angeles for many years when she was in her 20s. I think that's really where she started to develop a passion for helping people, specifically youth.
My mom was really a special lady, and she genuinely wanted to help people. That's all she cared about, was making other people around her happy.
She learned early that they needed encouragement, and she was that type of person. She gave them that.
And every day she would come dressed impeccably. And she kicked off her pumps and she would double dutch with the kids, and they were just, the little girls just loved it.
People were attracted to her because she was so different, unique, and genuine.
She would tell you what you needed to hear, and people loved that about her because she was so brutally honest about things, but it was all from the heart.
She just loved tennis and the people around it and all of her friends. I mean, it was just a big part of her life.
My mom walked on to the USC tennis team as a freshman, and then they ended up winning a national championship. And she was a member of that team.
She's always just trying her hardest, like doing insane shots, like always so strategical.
Carol joined the USTA Foundation Advisory Board, and it was that work that really got her attached to all aspects of the USTA.
In terms of the foundation, she saw the mission that they wanted. She loved it. It was exactly what she wanted to do and wanted to see for the game of tennis.
And she always wanted to give back, and USTA was the perfect place for that.
So Carol fought ovarian cancer for about 8 years. It was a shocking diagnosis.
So when she was diagnosed, I was about 6 years old.
She never complained once, which I thought was incredible. She didn't want anyone feeling bad for her, and she just kind of lived her life like normal.
She started doing yoga, like hot yoga, spinning, started eating really healthy.
And she got through it, and she went into remission and had another 5 years where she was cancer-free. And then it came back a second time, and there weren't as many options.
She still fought. She fought so hard. And she passed away in January. So she fought for 8 years in total, which was really incredible.
Scotty, our youngest, was the first to say, let's do something related to her school, Raymond Avenue Elementary School. And Tommy said, let's take it to another level. Let's do something related to tennis and those kids in inner city LA. And our plan is to build what will be the largest community tennis center in the Western US, 40 courts. And let's combine that with an academic center, because those were her two passions.
And that's really what the mission of the foundation is, to help as many kids as we can get access to not just tennis, but also education.
There's also learning. And she would say, you have to get these kids learning first, then they play tennis.
I mean, it'll actually make a real impact in LA. I mean, so many kids will become more educated, become better tennis players, which my mom would like to see.
She wanted kids to be more active and to be able to have a good education, so this tennis center is going to offer both of those things.
Having the Carol Richardson Kimmelman Center in the heart of LA, this is needed, it's valuable, it works.
We estimate that this is going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $35 to $40 million. And we have a really, really important purpose. And that important purpose is her legacy, and create a community tennis center and academic center that I know would make her very, very proud.